Welcome to the Tapout training series. It is midweek, and that means we are going to focus on flexibility. And for the first time in this series, I'm going to show you an upper body mobility drill. And when we talk upper body, the thing that we have to talk about first is the pecs and the front delts. We talked about sitting a lot, and a lot of us having really tight hips and hip flexors from being at the computer or being on our phone all day. Now, what goes along with that is the upper body, that kind of hunched over cell phone / computer posture that a lot of us have. What that is our pecs getting shortened and tightened and the upper back musculature getting stretched out and weak. So while we're strengthening the upper back in the weight room with our strength training workouts, we want to make sure we are opening up the pecs and working on mobility in that area. And you will notice a drastic improvement in your posture and also your shoulder health. If you have any kind of shoulder pain, performing the stretch I'm going to show you today will probably help alleviate at least a little bit of that pain. For some people, it alleviates all the pain. So the stretch I'm going to show you is one of my favorites. It is a weighted pec stretch. I have basic 5-pound plates here. You could use 2.5-pound plates or 5-pound plates. I'm going to roll back on the bench, and I'm going to let my arms hang on a 45-degree angle. That is the direction that our pec fibers run, at about a 45-degree angle. So we're going to go with that angle, and I'm going to literally let the weights just pull my arms down, and I'm going to hold it for a number of breaths. I've spoken about this in previous weeks. We do not hold our stretches for a specific amount of time. We like to relax so we get more out of our stretch, and to do that, we're going to hold for breaths instead of a specific time. So I'm going to roll back. You can keep your feet up on the bench. And now, 45-degree angle, my head is down. I'm going to take a big deep breath in through the nose, fill the stomach with air, and relax and watch my arms drop. Now here's the key. To get more out of this stretch, I'm going to flatten my low back. You do not want a big arch in your low back. With my next breath, I'm going to push my belly button and low back down into the bench. Watch my low back. And as soon as I do that, get a huge increase in the pec stretch. And then from here, I'm going to keep the low back flat and take a couple more deep breaths. When you are done with the stretch, you do not want to recontract your pecs. So you're just going to lightly drop the weights, bring your arms forward, and sit up. You do not want to hold a stretch in that lengthened position and then recontract the muscle that we just stretched. So you just gently drop the weight, and then through a different plane of motion, come down and around and sit up. And even I can tell you with that little demonstration, some of my AC joint pain and my shoulder pain was alleviated just by that couple of seconds. So give that a try. Hold it for 5 to 10 deep breaths. This is another stretch that you could do daily to combat all the sitting that we do. So definitely incorporate that into your daily routine, and I will see you tomorrow for another training tip.